Hello everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. And today I am going to be adding into the same pot another one of these beautiful, hairy Philodendron squamiferum. Now, to do that, I want to just take this out of this porcelain pot, this little pot here. Move that out to the side for a minute. Now, this was a little rescue plant that I found when I was up in Stockholm. It was in a plant shop, and it was the only one, and its leaves, the bigger leaves, were ripped and shredded, and these were the last few that were left that were kind of okay. I had to chop everything else off. In the meantime, now I've had this plant about 2 months. It has flushed out a whole new baby leaf, and I am so pleased about that. I just want to show you this new leaf straight away close up. Look at that lovely little leaf. Isn't it lovely? Look at that light colour of it as it's just come out. And that stem that's hairy, but at the moment it's green. But these get red stems when they get more mature. The ones down at the bottom here, you can see, are a little bit more red. And these look like hairs, but they're actually quite stiff. They're not spiky, they're just quite stiff, these little hairs on the sides of the stem. They make it quite different from any other kind of philodendrons. So that's quite an interesting plant. It's quite hairy. So these are the old leaves you see down here, but it's going to be really nice with some extra pep up so that this plant can fill out and become beautiful. So I've decided that it's going to grow quite quick now because every time one leaf comes out, it grows quite a few centimetres every time. So it needs a stake that is much longer than this, and this plant hasn't got any roots into this fibre stake. It's only been in there, as I said, 2 months, and it's only grown out one leaf. So I'll be able to easily just put another taller stake in this pot straight away. But while I'm at it, I want to put another mixture of soil in here. It's the same potting mix that I have, it's the same perlite. I just want to add a lot more of this kind of wood chip into the mix to aerate the soil even more and give a lot more nutrients and lovely things that the plant likes. So I've already mixed the soil ready. Now, as I said, I wanted to bulk up this pot, so I went out and bought me another Philodendron squamiferum. Just need to get it out of the plastic here. So this one has got lovely big leaves on it. I mean, look at this one leaf here. It's quite enormous already. That leaf is bigger than my head, and these leaves can get bigger than that. And look at the stems on this one. They're just as I was talking to you about. Look at those dark red stems and all the hairy bits going all the way up, and it has a new leaf coming out, and it's absolutely fantastic. So now I'll have 2 stems in the one pot and a lot more leaf work going on, and it's going to look much more bushier and nice as it grows up as a nice vine. I'm going to be letting this grow up really tall and high, of course, because I just love it. All the leaves are really nice on this plant. Look at that. There's so much going on. It's just beautiful. So this is just going to help pep up that pot a lot more. Just want to show you this dark stem here at the top much closer. Look at the hairs on it. I mean, it's not hairs, but look at those. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's just get putting this together now in one pot so it just flushes out and looks gorgeous. Right, just put this one to the side for now because we need to take this one out of this pot. I want to take this pole out. Out you go, because I need another one. And then I've just realised I need to get something to collect the soil that's already in this pot and also to get the roots out. So I need to just put this back in for a minute to hold this plant up so it doesn't just fall all over the place. So now I can take this out and get this plant out here with as much of its root as possible. Only time, it's always grown a lot of roots in that time. It had hardly anything, but that's really good to see. Look at that root ball, that's quite big. So I just need to lay that down gently on the side and get this soil out of this pot so that I can put in the new soil I have here. that is mixed with wood chips and everything. Really good. Just a little extra to make it perfect for these plants. So the next thing I need to do is put the new stake in. This is a meter-high stake because this plant, even though it's in a small pot, it's going to need a taller stake. It's going to grow much quicker. But the pot is actually on top of one of our speakers. And that's why it doesn't need to be as high as some of the other ones I've made for now. It just needs to be as high as this. And as it grows more and more, then probably it will be moved in the future, repotted or whatever. But for now, I really am enjoying it on top of the speaker in the corner. So I want to keep it there. So now I can just put this plant back in by the side. Like so. By the way it grows, I need to put one of the big leaves around the back. So it's hugging this stake straight away, like that. That's perfect. So those roots are in like that round there. And then I need to get the other piece. So that needs to just stand still like that, like magic, because there's hardly anything holding up this pole at the moment. So that's magic at the moment. So let's get the other piece and get that staked up. So this one's really beautiful. Again, it wasn't so pot bound, so I just released the roots a little tiny bit, and I'm just going to put it into the pot as so. So already we have a much nicer and thicker looking Philodendron squamiferum. I can take this little pole out, don't need that in there for the minute, because I'm going to be tying it all to the stake that's in the middle. Oh! Don't want it to fall over though. Woo. So, perfect. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that stake out just yet. I'm not ready yet. Put the stake back in. See, we can make mistakes all the time. Put that back. No, now it doesn't want to stay on the stake. Oof. Right, anyway, now it's like that. Doesn't that look better already? A lot of action. And the leaves, you know, when they grow these big, long leaves and it's very happy, they get really, they really spread out quite far. They get quite wide. So right now it's nice and bunched together, but as it crawls up very, very quickly, they will spread out. My Philodendron pedatum that I have in the corner is probably 1 meter wide. The petioles on that plant have just really got wide. So now we need to fill in with more of this soil. So before I do anything else, before I put any more soil into the pot, I need to tie these stems onto the coconut fibre stake so that it's secure. And then I can carry on working with the soil. I only want to put the twine around the main stem, not around the leaves. So, and I want to make sure I put it around both these stems now to keep them securely in place. So, it's the first piece. So, that's the plant staked up. Now I can just carry on with the soil. And now I can take out this little one that I wanted to take out before, but I couldn't. So, now let's just fill in soil around the edge so that I can see, but it's hard to see because these leaves are so big, it's hard for me to see under where I need to put soil in. But we'll do our best, like always. Handful of soil into the pot. And I'll push it down where there's all the gaps around the root ball. Just like that. That's that side. Now this side. Make sure the gaps are filled in, down in. I think that's enough soil. Yeah, I think that's all I want now. That stake is actually quite stiff there, so that's good. Now, just want to fill up with wood chip all the way around the top. Give a nice layer of nice smelling, healthy wood. Because these plants do like the natural element. They do like that wood around them. Because it biodegrades slowly and that feeds the plant, and it looks nice too. So that is this Philodendron squamiferum, already repotted and has another stem in the pot and a lot more leaves, and it just looks wonderful. So now I just need to do a little bit of tidying up and then I can show you this plant closer up. So there we have it. You've seen my beautiful Philodendron squamiferum close up, all the way around, a little bit more bushy, and now it is ready to just race up this totem and become absolutely beautiful and start spreading out these long, long stems all over. So all that's left for me to say now is thank you very much once again for watching Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when my next video upload will be, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Goodbye.